Okay, so this is a good time maybe to talk about connecting an N. And N and M are both different from what we've done so far, because so far the entry line came from below, and both M and N start with this stroke. So if we had an A connecting to an N, we will not stop here but continue, curve, and stop at the baseline. Let's do it again on a new page. And you know what? I need a little break, so I'm stopping and I'll be right back with N and M. Okay, I'm ready to go on. I hope you are as well. And now we are working on adding N and M. So N looks like this, and this one curling for the outstroke, and M is the same except it has another curl in it. So 1, 2, 3. Not the prettiest of M's, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, and up. So what this means for us when we are learning to connect it is that while we are making the exit stroke of one letter, we have to plan and make, oh, throat, I thought I was gliding over the paper. So if I'm connecting an A to an N, I will make one long curving motion that's like an S lying on its side. Let's do that again. The oval, and I don't stop here because this will give me a broken look. I take it down, curving up, curving down, following the angle, and stop. And now I can make it into an N or an M, and at the end curl up again. Okay, so let's see what we can do with an M. Let's start with MAD, M-A-D. One, two, and the last one I'm curving towards the A, the oval for the A, and the oval for the D, and finish it. Okay, good. Now let's write main, M-A-I-N. One, curving for the A, I, and I'm already preparing for the N, up, curve, follow the angle, down and stop. And preferably according to the rules, this should be a straight edge. So, okay, I'm not getting into letter shapes. That's for more knowledgeable people than me. So, let's finish the main. Okay, main. Now let's write tame. T-A-M-E. Tame. Okay, preparing for the M, going up, curving down and stop. And now I can dip my pen again, make another arc, another one, and this one curves at the bottom for the E. tame. Now let's write meaning. M-E-A-N-I-N-G, meaning. I feel like I'm not in the middle. Okay, I'm preparing it for the eye. This one another N, up and stop. And now for the G. So I'm always thinking of the next letter. Oh, my slant is wrong. Never mind. Meaning. Okay, now let's write game. G-A-M-E. Game. Sorry about all these focus problems. Oh, too close. You see, if I write my A here, I think that they are too tight. I'll do it again. That's better. G-A. Okay, now I'm preparing for the M. Down, curve, up, curve, down and stop. Game. Now let's write cunning. C-U-N-N-I-N-G. Cunning. And now we have two ends, so I think it's important to watch the distance so they don't look like a strange M, and there's enough distance between them that you know that these are two letters. Stop, curve and G. Cunning. Good. Now let's write jump. J-U-M-P. Okay. So making the down curve, preparing for the U. Now I'm thinking of the M. So before I finish the U, I'm already preparing for that sideways S line. Curve and stop. And prepare for the P. And I want this one here, jump. Okay, and you can go on. Let's write cement. C-E-M-E-N-T. Cement. We want to cement these joining lines in our memory, in our muscle memory. Cement. C-E. And I have a lot of... Oh, you see I stopped. Now if I continue, I can make it pretty invisible, but I would prefer to have a flowing line. So on the next one I will try to be more careful of what I'm doing. Okay, and N, stop. This is too close together. I was not concentrating when I wrote this word. I'll try again. Okay, now I can stop and finish my letters. I get very confused between C's and E's because before I finish them they look the same, and it happens to me a lot that I turn a C into an E and an E into a C, and so I try to finish them as soon as I can. Cement. Oh, a butterfly came in. It's nice. Dark one, very dark butterfly. Okay. Let's write mock, M-O-C-K. Oh wait, we don't have mock yet. We have muck, M-U-C-K. You can notice that once in a while I'm playing with the entry stroke and also the exit stroke of the first and the last letters. It makes me feel like I'm more accomplished than I am. Okay, muck. Muck, a fancy word. I feel like I haven't written a K in a while. Muck. Now let's go on to humming. H-U-M-M-I-N-G. Okay, now we're going to have two M's one after the other, so we should pay attention to the space between them. Let's start with the H. And the U. Okay, preparing for the first M. Preparing for the second M. And curve, stop. I'm running out of room here, but never mind. Humming. Okay. Now let's write neck. N-E-C-K. Look how similar the N and the C might be. Neck. Okay. And now, a long one. Admittance. A-D-M-I-T-A-N-C-E. Admittance. A-D. Preparing for the N. Stop. M-I-T-A. Preparing for the N. Stop. N. C. And E. Okay, let's finish our letters here. Admittance. So this is a C, this is an E, and the line for the T. Admittance. Nice. Okay, we are adding more letters. Now we will add Y and Z. Y and Z. So Y is, let's start with a Z first because it's a little easier. When we come into it, I'll write it here. When we come into a Z, My Z's are far from perfect, so don't look at the way I write them. I still have to get better at it. A Z starts from the baseline, curls, goes down, loops, and comes back up. Something like that. Y is the same, except it has a loop like the M and the N have. So, one stroke, two stroke. So when we connect them, we want, for example, A, curve it like the N, but go on and stop, and then make the loop. And with a Z, A, 2, Z. And I think you can stop in the middle of the Z, but it's comfortable for me to make it just one motion. Okay, so this is how we connect them. Let's start with happy, Happy. Oh, I hope you cannot hear my stomach rumbling. Not very happy at the moment. Okay, 1P again, you can vary them if you want. And the Y, going up, curving like the N, not stopping, going up again, trying to keep the distance right for the Y, and loop. Okay, not the best looking happy, but still happy. Okay, now let's write fuzzy, Fuzzy. Now we have two Z's and a Y and an F. Let's see how we deal with that. Okay, fuzzy. F, U. Okay, now I'm already thinking of the curve of the first Z. Going now, preparing for the second curve. Now I will stop. This one came too fat, my loop. They should be thinner. Thinking of the Y, not stopping up. Okay, and now I can make the final loop. And you can see that my letters, each one is different. These loops should have a very consistent look to them as well, and my distances are not the same. I will write fuzzy again. See if I can get a better result. It's going to collide with the next line, the line before. So I'll do it here. Do you see, do you see? Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, now I have to prepare. So, you going to the curve, watch my angle, come up, curve, watch my angle, come up, stop. Why? Okay, fuzzy is a word I still have to practice on. I hope yours came out better. Let's go on to yell. Y-E-L-L. That should be easier. Oh my God, I'm hungry. My stomach is yelling. Doesn't realize we're on a video now. Okay, good. Now let's write yummy. Y-U-M-M-Y. So we will have two Y's, one to start with to join and one to finish with. Yummy. Preparing for the U. Now preparing for the first M. for the second M, stop. And I'm already planning for the Y because this is going to be a long fluid motion. Let's see. And up the U of the Y and stop. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the last curve. Yummy! Okay, oh, we have a nice one now. Let's write hazelnut. 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 Okay, I'm preparing for the Z. My angle is wrong, I can tell. And the N. Hazelnut is yummy. Okay. Let's write amazing. A-M-A-Z-I-N-G. Amazing. Amazing how far we've come, right? In about half an hour, I don't know. Okay, Z coming. Preparing for the I, so I'm taking it all the way to the top. Amazing. Okay, are we going on? Yeah, we can add a letter. We are adding X. X seems like it's a difficult letter, but actually it's not. Not in a matter of connecting it anyway. Because, okay, let's see. There are, as far as I know, 2 ways of writing X. One is this, and the other, which I prefer and enjoy writing, is this. It's like a backward C. Do you see? Do you see the C? This is upside down, and this is what it should look like. What? Yeah. So this is the first part. Second one, the emphasis is on having a thin stroke for this one. This was thick, and this one is thin, and it connects here, and so it's like 2 C's, one from one upside down, connecting to each other, and if you want, you can add a little line to connect them. I think this is a very pretty letter, and I enjoy it. So what we can see is that we come, as to joining it, we come into it from the header line, the top of the X height. We curve, we have time to stop, to dip, to flex our hand, and then we make a C and connect it to the next letter. So it's not really difficult, just looks complex. Can we write complex yet? No, we don't have an O. Okay, so let's see what we can write. We can write flex. F-L-E-X, sorry. Okay. Alright, starting here. F-L-E, okay. Okay, my camera stopped again. I hope you wrote flex and fix with me. And now I'm going on to Xanadu, X-A-N-A-D, and I hope it's a U at the end and not double O. I admit I haven't checked before. Okay, so we're starting with the X, upside down C, and now a regular C, just joining it, preparing for the A, going on to the end, stop, and preparing for the A, another oval, oops, I forgot I was going to make another end, so this is for the D. I can make my oval come here. It's a little too high. Not the prettiest of connections, so don't do this. Undo. Okay, and now exit. 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 E. The upside down C, curling. The curl that you make of the X is the one that defines the angle. So while you're in the middle, it's the time to control the angle. Now the second part is a C, going lightly into an I, and a T. Exit. Okay, and now another one, last one with the X for now. Let's write example. 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 I took my line a little too high. I think I can manage. The X, upside down C, regular C, joining it and taking it into the A, M, stop, one curl, preparing for the P, for the L, and an E. Example. Okay, I think my distance is a bit too much, but it's readable, it's okay. My hand is beginning to hurt, I've been putting too much pressure